We're here at the official dirt rally, folks. I'm Eddie the announcer. I'm here with Joffrey Boneman, who put on a pretty stellar show. We last saw him in a rookie rally where he took the championship by a massive lead. Joffrey, how are you feeling with this step up in competition at stage one?
Hey Eddie, yeah, thanks for having me back on. I was feeling pretty good. Stage one was a little bit rough, wasn't really used to the car, not really super comfortable with rear-wheel drive vehicles, but overall I felt like we put on a pretty good show, pretty good performance. We had a lot of fun in stage one of this rally. Thank you, Eddie.
So like you said, Joffrey, you weren't super comfortable in the vehicle in stage one. After stage one, you had a little bit more experience. How are you feeling going into stage two?
Really good, Eddie. The tires started to lose a little bit of grip, which was actually pretty nice. We were able to corner a lot better. Felt like we were drifting around every corner. Very, very fun stage two.
Bones, you put on a spectacular performance in stage three. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I really started to get a feel for the car. Um, it's not like other rear-wheel drive rally cars I've driven before where you give it gas and the back end will slide. It actually felt really, really stable, really smooth, especially in this heavier gravel in New Zealand. It felt really, really good in stage three. I felt like we really started to get a hang of it. So we put on a pretty good show in stage three.
So the first three stages were pretty slow. How did you feel in stage four, where things were getting a little bit quicker?
Yeah, we felt super fast. Made a slight mistake in stage four. Luckily, we weren't punished too heavily. Didn't really take any damage to the car, but it felt really fun driving right on the edge of what I felt was possible in this car with this setup. So we felt pretty good other than that one slight mistake, Eddie.
Going into stage five, it looked like you were pretty comfortable. Once again, had a couple bumps, couple bruises. How are you feeling after stage five, Bones?
Well, a couple bumps, a couple bruises in rallying. I mean, that's just racing, Eddie. Um, but we were feeling pretty good once again, pushing the car to its limit. Um, Tires, we had a fresh set on last stage, so they were getting a little bit worn down. But still feeling super, super fast throughout stage five, Eddie.
Now, stage six was the same stage that you spun out on, but in reverse. How are you feeling this time around, Bones?
Yeah, stage six is where it felt like it was really coming together. We were going to get a set of new tires at stage seven, so we were really trying to eke out as many seconds as we could on the competition at this stage, Eddie.
Stage seven, you were looking super smooth. You were on Ocean Beach, beautiful, beautiful stage. How are you feeling on stage seven, Bones?
Yeah, Eddie, we may have looked smooth, and it felt smooth, but we had zero grip. We actually forgot to change the tires after stage 6, so for the next three stages, 7 through 9, we're going to be on basically bald tires. So we'll see how it goes. Felt smooth, did not feel fast though, Eddie.
So going into these stages here, knowing that your tires were extremely worn, that you wouldn't have much grip, how did you kind of approach that? What was your strategy here, Bones?
Yeah, Eddie, not a whole lot we could do. You can only really approach this in one way, which is to drive a little bit slower. So we were trying our best, trying to keep pace. However, we did drop a couple positions, and the tires really started to feel slick at this point.
Going into stage 9, Bones, you started to fall apart a little bit. Uh, what happened out there?
Yeah, Eddie, the tires really started to go at this point. We were feeling it a lot. Grip was really low. I was still trying to keep pace, trying not to drop too many positions, but it just felt like we were on a skating rink out there. I mean, it's hard to compete when you're driving on snow and everyone else is driving on gravel. So yeah, a couple, one pretty bad collision, a couple bumps, got some bruised ribs, but we'll be all right. We're gonna come back in stage 10. Don't you worry, Eddie.
This was the state of his car after that last stage. What a wreck. Stage 10, Bones. I mean, holy Toledo. What happened out there? You absolutely destroyed this car. I mean, how do you expect to finish the rally now?
Listen, Eddie, sometimes you make mistakes and you want to fix those mistakes by going faster, and that's just not how it works. I made a couple small errors. You can see right here, the brain rattler. I do have a minor concussion potentially from that, but I made small mistakes, tried to fix them by going faster, and ultimately ended up losing us a lot of positions and causing a lot of damage to the car. As to how we're going to finish this rally, I don't know, Eddie. We'll use gumption. We'll figure it out.
Sorry we couldn't get an interview after stage 11 with Bones. He stormed off and threw his helmet against a wall. Bones, you were driving like a grandma out there. What's going on with you today?
Eddie, I'm seriously pissed off right now, okay? I don't need this. I had to keep it under 3,000 RPMs for the last two stages. It took an extremely horrific amount of time. I'm not proud of it, but we finished the rally, alright?
Joffrey, taking a look at the standings, you actually aren't doing too bad. Despite what may have happened in the last three stages there, you kind of pulled through. How are you feeling after that rally?
Well, Eddie, looking at the championship standings, I mean, we're not doing too bad. We're in the top 100, um, but we could have been a lot higher. We could have done a lot better had I not messed up the car in stage 10. So that's something that I'm going to have to learn from in the future. Um, I did lose my temper a little bit. I apologize for that earlier. But hopefully going forward, we will continue to improve and we will destroy everybody in this next upcoming rally. Uh, Thank you, Eddie.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be following Joffrey Boneman to New England in the next official Dirt Club rally. We'll see you there.